If you made it here, then welcome to my first ever pre-video recording, a mini session in which, during the coming, 1 minute of this total recording, I would like to stress something. I know that many, and I mean many people will ignore the 18+ tag that links to any single video ever in the history of internet. Although, I would like to really drive the point home that if you, as a listener, are easily triggered by abusive situations, please click off the video. This is not one of those videos where it goes lightly and where it, slowly develops into a more happy ending. This one gets dark, this one does get beyond abusive, and I've given you a full warning beforehand. Now, that you've gone through the warning, I really can't do anything more besides urging you to click off if you can't deal with triggering situations. Consider this your final trigger warning. You've got about, let's say, 7 seconds to decide. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bye. So, you've been rather busy now, haven't you? Ah, darling. Trying to claw your way out of a cage isn't gonna work the way you want it to. Perhaps you should consider ulterior options. I am really proud that you actually ended up going home again, to me. Even after all that happened. And I am even more proud to see that you didn't break the picture that I put inside of your cage. The happy picture of us. I really like the fact that you kept that just completely stable. You see, I'm sorry for coming home late. Honestly, I had to grab some equipment for now. Yes, I know, my darling. We already had a bunch of knives. But I got some scissors. And I might have actually gotten something more for you. Oh, I guess that's the sound of an email coming in. Let's hope that that's the other stuff we ordered. If it is, we'll be done rather quickly today. I hope so, at least. I was really proud when I heard that it was possible to order all that stuff online. I mean, I know I've been busy the past few days, but I had to make this one final bit a bit more special for you. Because even with all the knives and all the scissors, we still missed something. Now, I don't want to be mean, and I certainly don't want to be rude, I was missing the battery. Unbelievable what a battery can all change. Especially with something so incredibly delicate. It's not that delicate anymore. It's more precise rather than delicate, but if you can listen to what I have in mind, then you might be able to get out of this without any damage done to you or your precious little bones. But even if you do want to help me, there's gonna be a, well, certain price to pay for the things you did. You tried running away, and we all know that's not allowed. So, in order to, well, give you your proper punishment, there was only one thing I needed to get. I got some cement, some bags, some modeling equipment. I mean, you know these walls. They're mostly concrete, but like, as soon as you go to the other walls, it's just plywood. And with all plywood walls, it is possible to have a way of fun with them, as in open them and, let's say, replace the stuffing. But while for me it could be easy to like remove that stuffing and replace it, for you on the other hand, given your current predicament, I don't think you could do anything technical. And I also got like a tiny clock. Can you hear it? I know it's not the loudest clock, but let's put a timer on this. Yeah, it still requires winding up. Just like you've wound me up for the entire week. For this exact moment. You may think you're gonna suffer, but no. No, my darling, you don't know what suffering is. How about now, does it work? Oh well, I think hitting your head with it won't make it louder. But that's fine, you don't need to hear the clock. You only need to know that as soon as that timer runs out, either you choose to obey, and you might be given a bit of food again, or you will be of other use, helping my wall be a support structure. Yes, I would need some... Like, you can see that the cement bags aren't enough to cover the entire wall, but they don't need to be. If you do end up, well, disobeying, that's fine too. 'Cause I can work with that too. Your body isn't that fragile anymore, I believe. And I also believe that given my current tools, that it should be fine to just, well, use you as part of the support structure, if needs be. I mean, yes, you wouldn't work in a basic way, but I'm pretty sure that with this, I can make it work. However, I need to make it work. It's going to be fun drilling this into you. You see, I thought about it and I really was displeased about my own thinking. I mean, breaking your knees or like ankles? No, I couldn't bring myself to do so. I mean, hearing you scream while having your bones and body be discarded in a way that isn't clean? I couldn't bear to have that. So instead, I got this Parkside tool, and I believe that I can just, well, with some nails of course, make sure you actually serve as a support creature for my wall. I believe that given the circumstances, you should be able to work out rather nicely within my wall. Don't you think? No, darling. Begging isn't gonna help you. Not now. Darling, you really need to stop begging when there's no more use for it. All I'm asking for you to do is to obey. To follow me where I need you to follow me towards. And yes, you'll have some difficulties doing so. I know you will. That's fine. You don't always need to be 100% obedient. You could always just enjoy a bit of struggle. But let's be fair, running away was too much, even for you. So, now there's only one choice to make. First of all, I'm sorry for keeping you in a cage. I mean, I know you're already tied to that chair and all, but you know I am not taking chances anymore. The last time I tied you up to that chair alone, then you ran away again. No more. Not this time. So, you pick. The left or the right foot? I know, I said I wouldn't break your ankles or whatever, but if I do end up using you as a support structure for that wall, then I am going to need you to know what the risks are of pain, of suffering, of real suffering. You need to know what happens if you don't obey me. And by having said that, you will experience some magnificent torture. Well, I wouldn't say torture per se, to be fair. You're gonna experience what it's like to disobey from now on. It's gonna be fun. Because I know that no matter what happens, I know you'll have learned your lesson, one way or another. So, the drill manual. Yes, lefty loosey, righty tighty, blah 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 blah. What else? There's quite literally nothing else in here besides charging the battery and like basic safety guidelines. Oh, whatever, just throw that out there, fuck it. So, now that I've had time to read the manual and you've had time to contemplate living, I guess, have you picked which leg you want to go through the experience with? Don't worry, you will survive. I'll make sure of that. At least for now. Okay, darling? At least for now you will survive, and that is a promise made, promise kept. So, which leg is it gonna be? Left or right? Come on, darling, pick. Tick-tock on the clock. I'll give you 20 seconds to decide. 20, 19, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on now, darling. Big. Ah, so we're going with left, huh? That's okay. Why not the other one? I'm curious. Oh, that's your support foot. Well, in that case, I'll be a merciful person to you today. But a last chance. Are you okay with this? Of course you're not. You don't have any say in this. At least not for now. Of course I wouldn't instantly go for your leg. That would be stupid. I wouldn't actually go in your leg. No. Your toes, on the other hand. Darling, don't scream. Don't scream anymore. It's all fine. That was just a little toe. You're gonna be fine. At least for now. I'll try to make sure you stay alive throughout the entire night. I mean, I can't promise you, but I'll try my best. You know I don't have medical experience, but I've got some fire and I've got some hot metal to scorch any bleeding surfaces. You should be fine for at least tonight. For now, at the very least. Although I do hope that experiencing some pain in that really does teach you to be more obedient next time. At least this time I hope you will listen, and I hope you learn your lessons. You need to listen more often instead of just going on a tangent or doing, well, impulsive motions and things and actions in general, to be fair. I do hope you learn, and I do hope you end up experiencing more of this in a good way instead of the torturous way. You don't need to experience all this pain when, let's be honest, I know you like being obedient. And I'm gonna be honest, I like being dominant over you. Well, I don't like being abusive dominant to you, but I also don't like it when you just hand over the reins. I like having that bit of struggle together. Just know that next time you disobey, you will end up in that wall. And now that I'm here anyway, where did I put it again? Here we go. So, remember that old friend of yours? Yeah, that's the one. The one that left. Well, if you look inside of this, I made a tiny hole for you behind this picture. Let me just... Yeah. We both know who that is, don't we? Let me make it a bit more obvious to you. There we go. It's just a tiny hole in the wall, but I'm pretty sure you'll recognize those eyes. Or, well, what remains of those pretty little eyes. So next time, when you think about running, don't. Never run away again, because I will find you. My little darling.